Hey YouTube!
Hi guys.
We are
Gals.
back.
Not sexist.
We are back with another broken comic today.
No way!
I know, right? It's been a while since I've actually sat in on one of these.
Yeah.
You did a ton without me.
Yeah.
You think you can replace me with a fucking tablet and an inflatable bear?
Actually, they're doing
Ratings
pretty
went
good.
up.
What was that?
Nothing.
Shut up, Rob! God damn it. Anyway,
Welcome back.
we are back, and today this is gonna kind of be the year of Star Wars.
Boring.
With
Boring.
Shut up.
Boring.
Shut up.
Okay.
God damn it.
Anyway, it is going to be the year.
It's going to be the year of Star Wars, no matter how you look at it. With the new movie coming out and everything else with the new series and all the that's where we're talking about comics. The new comics that are going to be coming out with the stuff for the Star Wars universe.
Aren't they already coming out?
Yes, they've been. I think it's only been the last couple of weeks, but it's very recent that they've started. That Disney started releasing the Marvel Star Wars comics again.
Right. Right.
So essentially, what we're going to do, what we're kind of talking about today is not a single specific Star Wars series. It's kind of a bit of a retrospective.
And specifically what he will be talking about, because I have stated this numerous times, not a fan of Star Wars. Sorry.
So
I don't know much.
So here we go.
But I know that I love you. That one. Go on.
I will. So just kind of a retrospective of the Star Wars universe in comic books, since
Most of these probably aren't canon anymore.
Well, I'll get into that. So basically, when the movies first released in 1977, Marvel, Marvel Comics, had the original rights to them, and
Which is ironic, considering the way things are now.
Exactly. So I actually have when Marvel first originally had the license, they actually focused strictly on the movies themselves, like doing
comic book
adaptations, and very strictly within that universe. They had a couple of spin-offs and a couple of other stories, but their really main focus was the movies. Like, they only really Marvel had the license from 79 to 86.
Right.
And Jedi came out in 83. So it wasn't really that long after the movies came out that Marvel basically stopped making the comics.
In fact, I remember Dana at the comic book store showing me and telling me that when they made the comic book for the first movie, this is the little bit I know, that Jedi hadn't come out yet, so the Jabba the Hutt that shows up in the original comic looks nothing like
It's basically the guy in the fursuit, right?
No, well, yeah, he looks like some weird, baboon thing.
That which was an actual original look for Chewbacca.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Oh yeah, when the original comics came out, it was
He wasn't
weird.
his cool slug thing with all the chicks in the metal bikinis. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Became a player.
And so, for me personally, part of my collection, I actually have the entire, now that you say Jedi, the entire Return of the Jedi Marvel adaptation.
That's a metal bikini.
That is a metal bikini.
I see one of those at every convention, and it's always good.
And no, this is a gift from my aunt a long time ago, and so it's really
Why is the cover so sticky?
Shut up.
Okay.
But if you kind of look at it,
Yeah.
90s, 80s tastic,
Oh my god.
80s tastic art, it's...
There's something about old comics I like where the pages around, they were white at one point, and now they've kind of become this weird brown yellow.
Yeah, so you can tell it's been old and it's been out, it's been well
it smells good. I like the smell of old comics.
Exactly, it's really
nostalgia.
What
the fuck?
Yeah. I want you to read Star Wars, which is the beginning of the Star Wars
doing
reads.
that
thing.
Get it?
Yeah, but no, these original comics, they tried to make them look so realistic, just the dark and the lines, and
it's good. I like it.
Yeah.
That Sarlacc pit doesn't have a beak. That's not real.
Shut up.
Sarlacc pit. Oh man, isn't that your favorite character?
Fuck you.
Anyway,
those movies never happened.
You're holding the comics that
the remakes never happened.
They totally did. They were released in theater. They made a ton of money.
Yes, they did.
Anyway.
And the thing is, apparently when the first movie in '77 came out,
Okay.
it was one of the worst years for Marvel Comics, and the Star Wars comics.
Is that
were
when the clone thing happened with Spider-Man?
Probably. It might have been around that time.
Holy shit!
So Marvel
Yes!
was on a downward spiral, and Star Wars helped bring them back up. It basically saved a lot of jobs at Marvel Comics. And then they basically, the license just simply ran out in '86. And so later on, Dark Horse Comics, which was founded in 1986.
Dark Horse is the shit.
And the thing is, they
like
picked
Dark
up the
Horse.
slack in they started
The expanding.
they took up the Star Wars license in 1991, and so they focus. You're right, on the expanded universe, and they focus a lot on specific character stories like Boba Fett and Jango Fett, and just random Jedi's, and also eras in the Star Wars universe. So we're talking Old Republic, we're talking the Crimson Empire, so we're talking like hundreds of years after New Hope, with like Luke's like ancestors and stuff, and being a total badass and all that kind of stuff. So I have a few of those comics even. So I have the Jedi Academy Leviathan, just a couple of comics of that, and you can really tell how it's evolved.
Jesus.
Like just a lot brighter colors and just more comic book-esque.
I don't know if I like it as much.
No. Well, the thing is, like, it was just a style at the time, and of what it is. That's Leviathan. I also have a small collection, not the entire series, but most of the series of Blood Ties, which is kind of the story of Jango and Boba Fett, and after he died,
Why do
after
you have
Jango
those?
died.
Who likes those characters?
I know, right? Why would I have these ones?
I don't know. That's why I asked.
Let's see, but the art in these ones, in this
Oh,
series,
it's that realistic kind of.
it goes back to that kind of more dark, more realistic look, and it's definitely
but not without the black outlines around it. They're all smoothed out, like
Yeah.
almost kind of like pictures.
yeah. Like I really like the art in this.
This
series.
is reminding me a lot of Lieber Mayhew's art from like Joker or something.
Yeah.
Show the camera.
Where's a good one? There we go. Just like that.
We would zoom in, but you can just put your face closer to the screen.
But yeah.
Bong.
Yeah. No, this series I thought like looks really, really good.
Yeah.
And it's kind of nice to kind of go back and kind of see a new interpretation of Fett's upbringing and what made him the man that he is.
Isn't that what Clone Wars is doing?
Not really, because Clone Wars was about the clones, not Fett specifically.
Okay, but which one does Kirk show up in?
Shut up.
Okay.
You. Now, as everybody, most people know, recently
Darth
Disney, in its ultimate wisdom, has bought up all of LucasArts, including the Star Wars and Indiana Jones and all those franchises.
Disney is trying to own fucking everything right now.
Considering that they already own Marvel as well. So in doing so, essentially by buying Star Wars, has brought the license back into Marvel's hands, and it's only been the last couple weeks.
Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to have a Star Wars and a Marvel level.
Which is
Why
gonna be
not?
awesome. Why not?
Not confirmed. Oh, that's totally not confirmed.
We're just
I
going to
would
throw
be
it out there.
surprised.
So hopefully with Disney backing Marvel, backing Star Wars in the new yeah, I know, right? So it kind of goes down that line.
All right.
So Marvel is back to doing the Star Wars comics again, and so they just started coming out probably about a month ago now. So it's relatively really brand new, and
Oh yeah, they went back.
so
to
it's
the...
very like kind of darker and more realistic. And right now they're focused a lot on the
Like-
movies.
Oh, is it just retelling the movies?
It's
or-
retail like from a not. It's not like the adaptations where they're looking at the movie like frame for frame. This is kind of more of the side stories that are happening during the movies. But and I know that Princess Leia is going to have her own kind of series and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully these guys.
I want to see a whole comic of Luke like inside that one thing, trying to stay warm, and he's having like an inner monologue.
The inner monologue of him in the tauntaun.
I thought it smelled bad.
Shut up!
On the outside.
Shut up.
Hey, you like those movies, not me.
I like those movies.
Wait, I like that one. That was the one I like.
The one on the ice planet.
Yeah, no, the one. Well, yeah, no, the one where they don't win.
Yeah, that's Empire.
Sweet.
But
Not the one with the Muppets.
So hopefully,
War
and
Games.
since Disney bought out Star Wars, they've basically completely annihilated all the expanded universe. So there's no real canon anymore. So essentially, Disney and Marvel have a complete freedom to do whatever the hell they want with this comic series. So hopefully they decide to do something different and really expand the story and really maybe even introduce some new characters strictly in the comic book sense. Like when Dark Horse had it, they used the forum to really expand even not just the movies and the novels, but even the video games. Like there was Shadows of the Empires, there was Rogue Squadron comics, all those video games had their own comic series as well.
I only remember that N64 one where you could actually like wrap around those things on the snow planet, and it was like the
What?
first time you could,
Yeah.
and it was like, okay, that's cool.
Is there a single Star Wars video game with flight simulation that doesn't have that
No,
battle?
but that was the first one, because
was the
before
first
that all the games were shit.
Right.
Right? Right?
Was it Shadows
Did
of
you-
the Empire? Like I know Shadows of the Empire.
Did you play Super Star Wars on Super Nintendo?
Absolutely, it was fucking amazing.
Those games are hard as fucking
Yeah,
balls.
they were
like balls aren't
impossible.
hard. What's really hard? But they're you know.
No, they're
But, yeah.
bastards. Those old games.
We should play those.
No.
You should play
Oh
those.
God,
Because you like them.
I like them, but
And I'll
God
judge
damn,
you the
those
whole way.
Those games suck balls.
You just anyway.
But no, they were great games, but they were such a bitch to play. But so yeah, no, I actually have really high hopes with the fact that Star Wars is back in Marvel hands.
I remember everyone had
And-
high hopes for episode 1. Just saying. The lightsaber.
The
double lightsaber was
the
fucking
only-
cool.
That
That
was
was
the only
pretty
good
cool.
thing that came out of that movie. But yeah, no. So hopefully Marvel and Disney take this opportunity
To not fuck up.
to not fuck up, and they've basically created a whole blank slate for themselves. So Disney, let's see some interesting stories out of the comics.
I want to see
Please.
Mickey Mouse become a Jedi.
Please no. Please don't do that. Anything but that.
Do it. Anyway.
That's all the time we got today. So once again, guys, thank you very much for joining us today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And don't forget to check out some of the other videos on the channel. Check us out on Facebook and Twitter and all that kind of stuff. And we'll see you next time.
Sarlacc pit. Hey, who am I? That was a shoe.